JD Vance and his family were warmly welcomed to India by Prime Minister Modi for high-level talks and to solidify the relationship between the US and India during this time of global economic uncertainty.
Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
In another show of respect for the nation, Vance's kids were seen wearing traditional Indian dress as they emerged from Air Force 2. The relationship between the US and India has gone from strength to strength since Donald Trump's election as president. Prime Minister Modi was one of the first leaders to visit the White House after Trump's inauguration, signalling the deep bond between the two countries. And again, when the world was in meltdown over tariffs, Modi was one of the first leaders to get in contact with Trump to negotiate a deal, despite being hit with 26% reciprocal tariffs. And now, Modi is again extending the olive branch to the US, hosting JD Vance and his family to negotiate a free trade deal between the US and India. He said, "Pleased to welcome US VP JD Vance and his family in New Delhi. We reviewed the fast-paced progress following my visit to the US and meeting with President Trump. We are committed to mutually beneficial cooperation, including in trade, technology, defense, energy, and people-to-people exchanges. India-US Comprehensive Global Strategic Partnership will be a defining partnership of the 21st century for a better future for our people and the world." Online commentators welcomed the meeting, with this person saying, "India is the future and the US knows it. The relationship between the two countries will shape much of the 21st century." The strong relationship between India and the US heralds a new era in global superpowers, particularly as tensions with China reach an all-time high. India has declared they are siding with the US in the trade war by imposing 12% tariffs on steel to limit cheap imports from China. India also declared they will be increasing imports from the US instead of China, further distancing themselves from the superpower. But it seems the friendship between India and the US is making China very nervous, to the point that Chinese officials have extended an invitation to Modi to visit Beijing. Modi has not yet responded, presumably as to not rock the boat with America after Trump went to war with China on tariffs.
And what you're also seeing is this president in action. He's managed to, in a couple of days' time, isolate China from the rest of the world, put them in their place. He's got that 90-day pause. Other countries coming to the table, 70 plus, lining up to make deals with this president. So I'm incredibly happy to see this thing play out. I understand the anxiety. I trust the process. I trust this president. And I think that we're off to the races.
But in true Trump style, he is adamant that a deal will be reached with China, despite tensions being at boiling point.
You are worried about allies growing closer to China as a result of your tariffs. And this week we saw Chinese President Xi Jinping visit with 3 of our allies. Should you be worried that they're growing closer?
No.
Will you pick up the phone?
Nobody can compete with us. Nobody.
You said they have a good relationship with President Xi. Why not pick up the phone and call him and make a deal?
Oh, we're going to make a deal. We'll have a deal. I think we're going to make a very good deal with China.
Do you plan to reach out to him and call him?
I think that you will see we'll make a very good deal with China.
Mr. President.